Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, before we get into this lesson, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. And sincere salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom. Alright, so today I ran into this video. Hold on, Salaki. I ran into this video where Trump was talking about calling the State Department the deep state. All right, so we gonna get into it. All right, play this video and we gonna grab some precepts, and then I'm gonna read this article.
One thing, Secretary of State Pompeo is extremely busy, so if you had any question for him right now, could you do that? Because you know what I'd like to do? I'd like him to go back to the State Department, or as they call it, the Deep State Department. You don't mind? I'd like to have him go back and do his job. So does anybody have any question? Please.
Alright, so he just gonna stop right there. Alright, so you hear what he said. He said what they call it, the secret State Department, deep state. Alright, then looked back and said, if you don't mind, like if I say that. Alright, so we're gonna read this article into what that means. Alright. So, deep state in the United States. In the United States, the deep state is a conspiracy theory. Man, half of this shit ain't conspiracy, man. I'll tell y'all that right now. Which suggests the collision and cronism exist within the U.S. political system and constitute a hidden government within the legitimately elected government. So we know who they are. The world elites, the Illuminati. All right, those who control the actual government, the top banking families, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and some more. All right. Author Mike Lofgren believes that there is a hybrid association of elements of government and parts of top-level finance and industry, like the top national banking families. All right. An industry that is effectively able to govern the United States without reference to the consent of the governed, as expressed through the formal political process, or consider the deep state to encompass corruption prevalent among other political and civil servants. The term was originally coined to refer to a relatively invisible state of apparatus in Turkey, composed of high-level elements within intelligence services, military, security, judiciary, and organized crime. The similar alleged networks in other countries, including Egypt, Ukraine, Spain, Colombia, Italy, Israel, and many others. Alright, so basically, the deep state represents like a shadow government who rules over the government that you see. So pretty much, the government, like Trump, he's just a mascot for the world elites. Alright, he's just the face. He's not the one who pulls string, call the shots. Alright, the world elites do that. Alright, so I wanted to get into this. Look up that word cronism, just to show you. Alright, show you what I mean by he's just the face. Alright, cronism is the practice of partiality and awarding jobs and other advantages to friends or trusted colleagues, like as in the ones that you can use. You know, they'll do your bidding, okay? Especially in politics and between politicians and supportive organizations. For instance, this includes appointing cronies, alright, to positions as in a friend or a companion. That's what cronies mean. To position of authority, regardless of their qualifications. So Trump was never, half of these presidents wasn't really qualified to be president. Alright, like Trump, he wasn't qualified to be a president, but you see he got in office due to the electoral votes. Alright, so pretty much, man, that's why I say your votes don't count. Alright, whoever the top banking families want in office is who they're going to want in office, because they're easier to manipulate, they're easier to control, use. Alright, Cronyism exists when the appointer and the beneficiary, such as an appointee, are in social or business contact. Often the appointer needs to support in their own proposal, job, or position of authority. And for this reason, the appointer appoints individuals who will not try to weaken their proposals, vote against issues, or express views contrary to those appointed. So the top banking national families need people who are going to go with their plan, to do their bidding willingly, no questions asked, who not going to go against to what they say. All right. Politically, cronyism is a derogatory termly used to imply buying and selling favors, such as votes in legislative bodies, as doing favors to organizations, giving desirable ambassadorships to exotic places, etc. Whereas cronyism refers to partially to a partner or friend. Nepotism is the granting of the favor of relatives, man. So pretty much, man, it's using, like I said, it goes back to the top banking families using Trump as a way to act out their plans. All right. So let's get into some precepts. Let me see Proverbs. Okay, because I know, and the reason why I pulled Proverbs 122 because a lot of like that video and that what he said would go over a lot of people's heads. Like, people are simple; they don't research, they don't do a lot of things, man. All right, especially these simple jakes, man. All right. So Proverbs 122. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. So you have teachers out here and of the elect man who are teaching on the highways and byways, feeding you information, but you never look into it. That's laziness. All right, you mock and scorn at the things of which the elect men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are telling you, the hopeful elect of what we're telling you. All right, we're preaching this knowledge to you, but yet a lot of these jakes won't listen. They won't. But now that we come into Jacob's troubles, a lot of them want to learn the name of the Most High. They want to know the scriptures. But now it's like, now we come into the time where their mercy doors are closing. All right. So the next precept, Corinthians 2:11, because we need the knowledge, man. All right. Let me see. All right. And then this is like, we cannot be ignorant to these things. All right. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. So you see, when you start to research things, as a being an elect man of the nation of Israel, we are not ignorant to his devices. We research. We diligently research. For that is our job. All right. We are watchmen. All right. We are here to prophesy these things. All right. To bring out the information that we find. All right. But a lot of these jakes ain't gonna do that. They love the simplicity of life. They love this false American dream that has been pushing for since the beginning of America. All right. So this is the next precept. All right, just gonna go through these to get to the point. All right. This is Job 20:7. Hold on. Salakia. All right. Job 20:27. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. So all the things that the world elites are doing right now, all right, especially with this martial law, you know, they're pretty much using gradualism to implement these things, because they can't just put the whole nation on lockdown without the troops being there to control the chaos. All right. And now, through the scriptures, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he is revealing these things, the iniquity, the sins of these wicked elites and these Edomites. All right. And the earth shall rise up against him. Yeah, the world will rise up against him, because all the things he is doing will be revealed. All right, like in Luke 2, like 12:2. All right, next precept. All right, so Luke 12, and we're gonna start off at 2, and we're gonna do 3. All right. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. All right. So anything that they're trying to cover up, it shall be revealed, neither hid, and it shall be known. All right. So all those things that they cover up, it won't be covered up forever. All right. It won't be revealed for. I mean, it's gonna be revealed, Salakia, and neither will it be hidden. All right. Verse 3. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in the closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Right. Because whatever these wicked elites are talking about within their synagogues or within their meeting when they're up in NATO or EU or whenever they're conversing, so-called the illuminated ones, all right, they speak in darkness, all right, in hopes that nobody finds out. But now everything they're doing are coming to light, all right, and they're being proclaimed about the housetop, because the men of the Lord are telling you these things. We are through the unicorn. If in the internet, if you can receive it. We are telling you things. We are shouting these things, speaking these things of which has been hidden through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah and the apostles on down. All right. So it's like all these things are being revealed, but yet these simple Jays love simplicity. All right. All right. Next precept. We gonna wrap it up here. All right. Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Right. So the Illuminati, they think like nobody can see us because what we do is in dark. They say who knoweth us because what we do, we are hid. But like it says in Luke 12:21, everything shall be revealed. Nothing shall be hid. Nothing shall be covered. All right. So all these things that they are doing and these agenda they are pushing are being revealed. All right. They are being shown. All that cover up, anything that they have done are being revealed. Like Project Blue Beam. What was it? Project Rex, I think. I'm gonna have to look more into that. Lord willing, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Ratazad, that I'm able to do a lesson on that too and bring out through precepts. And it's like a lot in Project Blue Beam, like it's a lot of things that are being revealed. All right. And like this martial law, they're trying to hide it, saying no, we're not implementing martial law. But they're calling FEMA troops. Anytime that they put police, they lock down the city and put police and military troops in charge, that is called a police state. All right. So let me get that real quick. Look into that definition before I end this, and after that, get this definition. We're gonna end it off there. All right, police state. All right. A police state is a government that exercises power arbitrarily through the power of police force. Originally, a police state was a state regulated by a civil administration, but since the beginning of the 20th century, it has taken on an emotional and derogatory meaning by describing an undesirable state of living characterized by an overbearing presence of civil authorities. Right, which is this martial law, because there's going to be an overbearing of civil authorities. The military troops, police, are they already releasing prisoners? All right. But we're going to end it there. All right. Before we end this lesson, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory again to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kudash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. And sincere salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity. Till the next time, Shalom.